I just love watching those colors fly across the screen. I'd like to see you come back from that. What do you think this is? Do you know who I am? No! 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 Download Matchmasters today! I love this game. You can literally pick it up from anywhere you want without even missing a beat. Even if you're super busy like me, there's always a little time for some Tailed Demon Slayer. So what are you waiting for? Just take a few seconds and download Tailed Demon Slayer.
You win a few times at slot machines and they don't let you in the casinos no more. Hey guys, I'm Lucky Lou, and this here is Billionaire Casino. I'm not allowed in the casinos anymore on account of I'm too lucky. But that's okay, because old Lucky Lou here got lucky again. I found Billionaire Casino. Luckily for me, Billionaire Casino doesn't know it's me. Billionaire Casino has so many different slot machines that you can play on, and different casino games too, just in case you're feeling lucky. So if you like to win, download Billionaire Casino today.
It's your turn to do the dishes.
Oh no, it's your turn.
I always do them.
All right, one match of puzzles and survival, loser does dishes for a week, or even let you choose my characters.
Okay, deal. Who's your favorite character?
Zephyr, hands down.
Oh, I see him.
Let's do this. Wait, what? This isn't Zephyr?
You didn't actually think I was gonna pick your favorite character, did you?
Lady M though, really? No. So much different content. Single play, co-op, you name it. This is the best Marvel game of this year. The cinematic action will blow you away. This is beyond mobile. So bring some friends and download Marvel Future Revolution today. Hello and welcome to Grand Hotel Mania. May I grab your bags for you? In Grand Hotel Mania, it's nothing like the real thing. I'm nowhere near as busy as this in real life. I've done a lot of things for people as a bellhop, but there's always a tip involved. Where's the tip? Oh, there's the tip. I see it's checkout time. Please allow me to clean your room. You're all checking out. Let's clean all these rooms. There's people checking in. And, oh yes, another satisfied guest. What are you waiting for? Download Grand Hotel Mania today. Olipop is delicious. 7 different flavors to choose from. Usually when someone says it's good for you, the big question is what does it taste like? Well, the ginger lemon tastes like ginger ale with lemonade added to it. Olipop. Head over to drinkolipop.com. Are you a lazy farmer like me who doesn't like to harvest his own crops or tend to his animals? Maybe you're the dumb farmer like this guy. So are you up to the challenge to find out what kind of farmer you are? Download Big Farm Mobile Harvest today. I'm going to share some of my strategies in Animation Throwdown. It's all about building the right deck. As you progress through the game, you unlock new cards, and it's important to upgrade those cards by researching new combinations. Download Animation Throwdown and start building your deck.
Hey guys, my name's Kincaid, and today we're playing A3 Still Alive. Or they have several different game modes for you to choose from, like Dark Presence, where it pits 2 unprovoked teams into PvP combat. Pre-register for A3 Still Alive today.
Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite games, Blade and Soul Revolution. Nothing beats this fast-paced combat and the best way to travel. Windwalking! Yeah! It's like you're flying through the air. Download Blade and Soul Revolution.
Ever since I started training in Geopoly, my negotiation skills are perfect. You'll take the deal? Now that we've locked down that property, it's time to send up another drone and see what we can buy up next. Oh look, that restaurant we had lunch at today? It's available for purchase. Gonna buy it, upgrade it, and sell it for more money later. All right, Andrew, let's go. Set up another meeting for me.
And when I get home, I'm gonna buy the NFT of his property and make even more money. Download Geopoly and become an entrepreneur today.
Oh, well, obviously, those are the two biggest these days. But Pinmaster has taken up a lot of our time getting that launched here in the next few weeks. We just launched our character creation suite for the Pinmaster site, which is pretty amazing. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but that's been taking up most of my time. Obviously, taking some time with the family and those types of things, but
Right.
it takes a lot of that time, man.
For sure, for sure. Can you hear now, VR Pioneer? I think I fixed it there. Yes. Okay. So what we wanted to talk about today is we've got a launch of a new NFT collection called Pinmaster coming out, and in order to take part in it, you're going to have a Wax wallet. Setting up a wallet with crypto wallets can be a little bit complicated sometimes. Uh, Wax wallets are actually pretty simple as long as you have a helping hand to walk you through the process. So that's what we're here for tonight, right, Brent? We want to make sure that
Okay.
everybody understands how to get their hands on some Pinmaster NFTs when the time is
Absolutely.
right. We don't want you having to figure out how to set up your Wax wallet when everything hits the ground. So uh, I guess what we would start with is if you look on my screen here, you'll see on the left-hand side, it says Wax account activation, right? So if you go
Hmm.
over to it's wax or wallet.wax.io, or if you look down below in my links, you'll see a link to the Wax Wallet website. And the sign up is pretty simplistic. It just asks you for an email and a password to start, right? Once you put in your email and your password, it will send you an email, confirmation email, and you confirm that, and it'll bring you to what you see here on the left side of my screen, the activation required screen. Now, from here is where it starts to get a little bit complicated or tricky if you don't already understand crypto or how to set up your wallet, but you want to get in on this Pinmaster launch. We want to make it easy. So, once you get to this screen right here, it tells you to send some wax to your new wallet to verify that you are a real user, you're not a robot, and you're here to play. And they make it pretty simple. You can buy wax on crypto.com, or is it Kubi or Kubo or what's it called?
KuCoin.
KuCoin.
There's KuCoin. Depending on where you are, there's a list of exchanges you can buy it on. KuCoin, uh, obviously crypto.com for those of us in the United States is a big one. Uh, Binance is another one, depending on where you are in the world. But there's several, about 8, 9 off the top of my head.
So whenever you are sending the wax, I think it takes about 15.5 wax right now with wax value at what it's at right now in order to
Yes,
send 10 wax to your wallet. It takes a total of 10 wax to activate your wallet once you have it, right? And so once you buy 15 wax on either crypto.com or KuCoin. Now I know that on crypto.com, if you've never created a wallet there before, it takes 24 hours before you can use your wax once you purchase it and you create your wallet. So
that's
it's
correct.
even more important that we get this process started sooner rather than later, and you don't find yourself having to wait when everything is up for sale and you're able to grab your tickets. Um,
We
the
have a couple weeks. We have a
Yeah,
couple weeks to get it done, man.
just a couple, only a couple, but together we're strong and we can figure it out, right? Um, Once you send the wax to your wallet, in order to send it, it asks you to provide. Let me pull this screen up real quick. It asks you to provide or a memo, which you'll see mine is kind of blocked out there, but you can put your own little memo there. Everybody has their own special memo. You don't want mine anyways, unless you want to send it to me. Uh, and
Your
you send
favorite
it.
charity, right?
I'm sorry.
Kincaid's favorite charity.
Yeah. And um, I think it's like newyuser.wax is the actual like funding address, and then you
Mm-hmm.
just put that in the memo so it knows how to associate it and send that wax directly to your wallet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so now that we have that portion kind of like done. And, obviously if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to go back to that portion if you're actually walking through it right now. But I'm just assuming that maybe you're watching this after the fact, and we are ready to move on to the next step, right? Unless
Yep.
anybody says anything. But the next step from there, if you look on the main screen there, uh, this is my Wax wallet, okay? And, on your left, you got your dashboard, NFTs, dApps. On the right, it says send, receive, and resources, or buy WaxP, right? So if you go to resources, you'll see that CPU, net, and RAM, it says that I have staked 5 Wax to my CPU, 1 to my net, and 4 to my RAM. And that's kind of like the cost of doing business on Wax. Once you do it, there are no fees for. Do we need Wax Wallet for the giveaway? I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're going to do any giveaways tonight that I am aware of. I think that we kind of like all discussed that we would do giveaways tomorrow night. Tonight we'd help everybody set up their wallet, and
Right.
that way anybody that does join, they'll already be prepared with their wallet functional. Um, Now, from what I
That's
understand
correct.
about Wax,
Go
Brent.
ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, continue.
Now, from what I understand about the Wax blockchain, it is free, right? So once you pay this fee, it's free to send NFTs from one wallet to
Yeah.
another,
Really
or to
simple.
send, crypto from one wallet to another. Uh, I'm assuming it's just Wax, right?
Yeah, there's no gas fees as everybody would associate that transactional cost, right? You would just send the NFT in this case to whoever you wish to send it to. And it's really easy. I mean, they've made it more difficult, granted, right now to set up the account. That's prevention of bots and that type of thing, because it used to be much simpler. And this is their way to prevent the bot issue right at the moment. But they are on top of it and are trying to make it a little simpler than it is now.
Right, right.
Yeah, but it's relatively easy in comparison.
So VR Pioneer, you're saying, do we need a Wax wallet for the giveaway? Then you said the clickable one in your banner, big
Yeah,
metaverse. So what is that?
yeah. The giveaway we have some giveaways coming up in the next couple days. Thousands of dollars. You'll need a Wax wallet, that's for sure.
Okay, okay. And if you look down below in the links and on my channel here, I've posted a link to, I think it's one of the giveaways that you guys have going on here.
Hmm.
And what is exactly up for grabs here with this giveaway?
So what's up for grab for the giveaways? Obviously, Pinmaster tickets. We can go into more detail as we go, but those tickets are to our character creation suite, in which you can create your own characters, which will be inside our pack drops for the game itself. So you'll be able to create your own character, which will be able to earn you some revenue off of that card as it's used to win tournaments. Obviously, we're in these bowling tournaments, we'll be giving away like $10,000 a week as a tournament. So if you were to have that card that was used to win that tournament, you would earn 1% of the tournament winning. So if out of that tournament is 10,000 won, your character won, you would get $100 per se. $100 would go to you as the character. So that's what's up for grabs. Is the ability to create your own character that will be used as a card inside the game. And that's what we're giving away.
And you want to tell everybody how the game works exactly?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like a bowling game. Our goal for it is to blend the physical and the digital. So we're currently negotiating with Brunswick and Motif and a couple others to work with real life bowling alleys, in which this digital aspect of the game is integrated with the physical. So to earn experience and to level up your character, if you will, bowling, we have bowling tournaments, which are 10-person bowling tournaments, which are obviously simulated, but the ability to level up playing those tournaments over and over, grinding away at that. Our hope as we negotiate to bring in real out bowling alleys throughout the country is that there's 50 million registered bowlers in the United States, is to bring those people into the world of NFTs and the world of wax, to play the digital game as well as the physical game, and the ability to take that the physical aspect of bowling as part of the digital game to earn experience and to grind your character up, to win tournaments and win prizes. And that's the essence of the game.
And so, like, you can buy the tickets when they go on sale, right? Where can you buy the tickets at?
Right now, there's a secondary market for the tickets right now on Atomic Hub, which is a really good deal right at the moment. And we'll have a ticket. And keep in mind, a ticket enables somebody to create a character, which will be dropped in a future date. May sometime will be dropped. The game will be the pack of cards, and then the game will go live shortly thereafter. But it's the ability to create a character is what we're dropping on April 1st, which will be on our site and NFT blocks as well. And you'll see banners on NFT blocks, I believe Atomic Hub, and that'll direct people to where they need to go.
And how do the tickets work? So we have two different kinds of tickets, correct? We have tickets, and then we have tester tickets.
That's correct. So we have for like $150, it'll enable you to create your character, and then 20 other packs will be cards as well, will be inside that. That'll be like one level of ticket. Then there's the $50 ticket, which will get you, I believe, 6 is what we're figuring. We'll get you 6 tickets, or 6 more characters or replicas of your card character that you create. And like $10 will get you like 1 ticket or 1 character creation ability, if you will, and 1 duplicate. So that's what that's for. We're also, during that drop, we'll be dropping bowling alley. We have bowling alley tickets, which generate revenue. If the tournament is played online in your bowling alley, you'll generate income that way as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, no, it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, the ability to generate income for people by having tournaments, it's just a fantastic way to get excited about bowling again. It's making a comeback because it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you go to a bowling alley, period, it's just a lot of fun. People forgot what it was all about, and this is a way to bring that fun back in a new way.
Yeah, one thing I know about bowling is, people who love bowling love bowling. They buy custom balls, custom shoes, custom matching shirts.
Absolutely.
So when you play the game itself, do you build a team with bowlers, or are you just an individual representing on a team?
Well, right now it's just an individual. It's just an individual against our tournaments are going to be on the digital realm, are going to be an individual against 10 other people. We are trying to mock out how to build a team event, right? Like you go on a league type event. We'll have the ability for people to create leagues for sure. We're just trying to mock out how that works exactly, because it's a little complex as far as that part goes, and providing prizes and those types of things. Because one thing we do know about bowlers as well, they like to compete. They like to win prizes and be that person, I won, or I was that close, maybe next time.
Right.
That's one thing we do know about bowlers. And once we do integrate that, the physical bowling alleys into this, I think it's going to take this particular game and bowling into another level. It's not been done before, obviously, with that participation, and it's amazing. We're just about ready to get this done with Brunswick and Motif, and that gives us access to all the bowling alleys in the United States, frankly.
So what I saw in the Discord that like basically you can buy shoes for your bowlers, you can buy
Yeah, attributes. Yeah, absolutely. So shoes, which that we're getting that art down, and we'll be able to increase the attributes for that. Shoes, the arm brace, towels. We'll have different bowling balls, and obviously this comes with those sponsorships with Motif and Brunswick. That'll bring that level of the art around the ball a lot different and change that as well. So it'll look like part of those will be giveaways of the real live items, right? Real live bowling balls, arm braces, and towels, and those types of things. So a lot of integration and pieces and parts. So those separate NFTs of balls, braces, towels, I think in the part of the stamina might be food and drink, to increase stamina so you can play more games during the day, as part of the NFTs, as part of that.
Right, so basically, from what I understand, when you create like an NFT character, they all have like base stats, right? And then as you buy like
Mhm.
shoes or bracers, it ups their stats a little bit in different ways. And then like the way the game is actually played is it's kind of like fantasy football on like Madden, right? Where the game plays itself, but based on your stats is how it really
Right.
hammers in. So,
That's
it
correct.
sounds
So,
amazing. I'm gonna pull
right.
up the character creator here and see what this bad boy looks like. I've been
You can,
excitedly waiting.
and part of that character creation suite as well is you can upload your own art. And we have in our community, there's a lot of people that are they're locked and ready, with their own art. I've seen some amazing pieces. I think one was some sort of like a Greek god of bowling, and some ninja artwork in there as well of bowling. Just people can create their own pieces if they wanted to create their own. The character creator, as you're pulling it up, that's just a standard mock-up, and there's thousands of different different iterations that you can have within the character creator.
That's amazing. 'Cause I have some little cartoon versions of me.
Oh, I'm telling you,
Maybe I'll
you
use those on the next
absolutely.
ticket.
Absolutely. I mean, why not? I
Let's
mean,
check
it's
out.
do funky stuff. I mean, it's within reason and taste, good taste. And I have to thank EOS Detroit and Facings for our tech team here. That this is stage one of everything we're working with them on to build out. So we're just hopeful everybody likes what they see.
I love what I see so far, and so like if I create the NFT, this ticket it then generates 20 variations of my character that I create, right?
That's correct. So that you can those 20 cards, if you will, or NFTs will be distributed. You can distribute it in them yourself, or they're going to be inside. That character is going to be inside packs, right? Which could include a bowling alley. By the way, we sold two $25,000 bowling alleys. which earns income. We've sold a lot of bowling alleys, 6, 7 bowling alleys, between 5 and 25,000. But it could be a potential bowling alley, which earns income off the bowling alley. It could be attribute NFT, ball, as we discussed, or whatever, or some character cards as well. So that 20 replica will be inside somewhere within the distribution of a pack, part of a pack. So.
Now, is there like a place that you have listed like all the bowling alleys that you guys have created so far, so that like someone could be like,
Not,
"Hey, I want to buy my local bowling alley." You know what I mean? Like,
not yet, not yet. That's kind of a dependent right now. That's something that we would encourage people to get involved with, but that's dependent on us concluding this deal with Brunswick and the aforementioned
right,
motif and a couple, but that's literally just right around the corner, and but that'll get us in there. You'll see us. It'll be Pinmaster on the scoreboard. On when you log in, it'll offer you an opportunity to play the game or enter to be in the game. So it does. You certainly could do that. Not quite here yet, but we'll be sure. Be sure to know. We'll let you know.
right. Yeah. So, now once I create the NFTs, or once a person uses a ticket to create their NFTs, the
Mm-hmm.
value doesn't stop there, right? Like, basically, if someone uses that character, enters a tournament, and like, how does that work?
Absolutely. They enter the tournament with your NFT, let's say. Grant they use that as their base, let's say. And they grind that character up and attach NFTs, and it grinds up to, I mean, it's 20 levels. So we start at the very basic level is, just an amateur, right? Then there's 4 levels. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, apprentice type of thing, amateur, semi-pro, pro, and so there's 20 levels in between to grind your character to each level, and then so if they're winning consistently, you're generating that 1% off what they're winning. So as they grind their levels up, they have the ability to prestige after they grind that levels up, attach the different attribute NFTs and so on and so forth, and then they prestige. Then that character would go all the way down to 0, but they would earn another, we'll call it a 0.5% to that 1% earning in revenue earned on top of that, plus a little scoring bonus for having prestige, and then they grind it all the way up again.
Right. And then, how many times can you prestige, or has that been
Uh,
decided?
it's right now it's twice. You can prestige twice. We're thinking about a third, but twice seems to be, because it's going to take a little bit. You're going to have to, because of the stamina number of times you can only play in the stamina aspect of it, it's going to take a little bit. So we're trying to make that balance of making it hard and yet fun, so it's not so difficult that people quit quickly or those types of things.
Right.
Because we want people to continue to play and earn, and as we integrate the physical aspect of it, we want them to go to their bowling alleys and participate. And the ability there is that the idea there is when you go to the bowling alley, we'll be able to know instantaneously when you log in, and we'll drop you and just a mystery NFT. It could be a bowling alley. It could be a rare attribute or card or something else.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, absolutely. When all build out and said and done, this is going to be a lot of fun all the way around.
And the game is slated to launch like in May.
That's we're having a May 28th drop, actually card drop, not the not the ticket character drop, but actual cards on May 28th, and then May. We'll need until July 1st, I believe, is the exact date. It might be end of June. The game will launch, tournaments launch, earning each week will be $10,000 in prizes, prize money available.
And how does one enter the, you know, competitions and the tournaments? Did they just have to be a holder or?
Then you'll have to have an NFT to participate. Obviously, have to have a character card, at the very least, a character card. And they just enter the tournament. There'll be a small entry fee, those types of things, but and then just log in, enter, just like our fantasy football game that we created, NFT draft. Just enter your character or characters, plural, as many as you want, and you participate in a tournament, and it'll just be there in whatever tournament we designate is the huge prize tournament itself, because tournaments will be running all the time. There 10 people get in, and then we'll have kind of a round robin type of thing and narrow it down like the NCAA tournament type of thing on a weekly basis.
Right. So how will the determination be in terms of figuring out who's going to be, led into the rounds and the tournaments? Like, how will that work? Will it just be like a giveaway type system where people enter to be in the tournament and then they're chosen randomly?
No, it'll be based on your scoring.
Gotcha.
Right? It'll be a scoring thing. So as it narrows it down, you get it down to the final 10 for the week, right? And then it's a bowl off from there, those final 10, and the winner, there you have it.
Very cool. So once I create this, I just hit save. Assuming, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We're trying to make this as simple as possible, because we know, that for a lot of people, this will be their first time participating in with an NFT.
Right.
Their first time integrating. We're trying to make this as simple as possible, because as you know, it can be very difficult, very cumbersome. People get very frustrated and they leave. The easier we can make this, creating a character in this case, the better. Just the better off it is, and more fun.
Yeah,
enjoyable.
It all starts with like fully understanding the value, right? To see the big picture and being able to see like where this is going, and how it can be altered and integrated with either buying pins or shoes or wrist brace or balls or bowling alleys, all the different ways to monetize. It sounds amazing, and that's what like a lot of NFT projects are kind of lacking these days, is that utility functionality. That okay, so what does this picture do, right?
Right.
So the more in depth that you can make it, the more promising it can be. So this is very cool, and as far as I know, it's the first of its kind in terms of bowling. So
integrating the NFTs. I shouldn't forget the part about earning pins, which is going to be like our token, right?
Right.
And integrating that part. So there's another aspect of earning.
So how does one earn tokens, or not tokens but pins?
Earn pins. Well, will be eventually everything will be made into pins. You'll be earning. Your prizes will be paid in pins, and so on and so forth, inside the game and those types of things. So you'll be earning pins all the time when you're bowling. So it might be in a tournament, you might earn 10th place out of a 10-man tournament, but you might earn a couple pins, right? And those types of things. And obviously you can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy pins by staking, I'm assuming, right? Kind of like staking.
Right.
And then you can earn them through playing. So
absolutely.
Now the question is, it's like, Uh, have you guys determined like the prices for the additional pieces like the shoes and the balls and like is that going to be
Right.
like comparable to the same price as like the character, or is that going to be like a different price, or
It's
how
going
does
to
that
be a
work?
cheap. It'll be, again, if we get into rarity and those types of things, because
Right.
people can sell them on the secondary. I mean, but if you were talking about the baseline price, that hasn't been determined yet. But it's certainly, I don't see it as much as a character card,
Right.
right? Because a character is going to be uniquely whoever creates it, and that's a unique piece, and they should be rewarded for take seeing the future, if you will, and participating in the upside. So we want to reward that behavior, obviously. But I see the attribute cards as something a little less expensive. Where that is, I don't know just yet, but it's not going to be $150, right?
Right. Very, very cool. I have the Discord linked here on my channel if anybody's interested in joining the Pinmaster Discord,
Absolutely.
learning more about it, trying to ask questions that maybe weren't answered here today. Uh, I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow or possibly Monday, depending on uh, my schedule and what I can work out. But it will either be tomorrow or Monday to give away some tester
Okay.
tickets where
Absolutely.
the tester tickets are different than these kinds of tickets. You're not going to get the 20 variations of it. It's just a single NFT, but you will be a holder of a single NFT. And that is my understanding, right, Brent?
That's correct. It's just a one NFT ticket for you to create your character, but it's yours, and utilize it in the tournament. Obviously, earn some money.
Right. Awesome. Well, I'm not sure if anybody has any questions about setting up their Wax wallet or the Pinmaster NFT collection and game. Uh, but, I'm happy to answer any questions now. I'm also happy to answer any questions tomorrow or on Monday whenever we do the follow-up stream with the giveaway. Uh, and I guess that's it for me in
All
terms
right.
of questions about Pinmaster. I think you pretty much covered everything from how it works, where you can pick up the
Yeah.
tickets, setting up the wallet, um, the different like being able to purchase bowling alleys, different ways to monetize, different ways to create a better character, and then the game
Oh,
launch.
I should add one thing. I was wrong, and we are selling shoe NFTs. They're just going to be found in a card pack. So if we drop
Oh,
a pack, they'll just be there.
very cool, very cool. So there'll just be like, is that how the characters are going to be kind of like released as in card packs?
That's correct.
Awesome. Do you know how
Yeah.
many?
So you
Have
buy
you?
a card pack. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was just going to say, have
I,
you determined how many cards will come in a pack?
we're thinking between it's because it's not like our football game where you need to field an entire huge team. So it's not going to be, you need to buy 250 cards type of thing. I think it'll be about 7 cards to a pack, somewhere right in there between 5 and 10, I believe, will be the ultimate pack part, type of thing.
So will there be any like rare, legendary, epic character
Absolutely.
cards?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I'm going to
Yeah,
be
those
sadly disappointed if Mr. Kincaid is not an epic.
yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously consider the odds and all those types of things, but
Yeah,
absolutely we are.
obviously,
Same,
obviously.
same with the bowling alley, right? You could, earn. We have $150,000 bowling alley, right? Which
Hmm.
is legendary to have. Somebody could buy it for 150 grand, but the point being is, it could be in your pack. You could find one.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
So you could just
and that's
happen
where
upon ownership of a bowling alley.
that's correct. And I mean, that's a lifetime, as long as we go, that's a lifetime earned residual on every game bowl.
Very